Hi, and welcome to Breaking It Down, our weekly look at the Wampus Cat highlights. I'm Jeff Matthews. The Cats took on the Bryant Hornets on Senior Night 2017. Let's watch the first half highlights right now.
Handoff to George. Michael George. Michael George! So much for your 1.3 yards per carry. George. Michael George into the secondary. Kicks it outside. Michael George. Well, Rhea will roll right and throw. Touchdown Wampus Cats. Will McKenna. Will Kennedy. There are your safeties. Bad snap. Fallen on by Jake Metters. He is 5 wideouts for Metters. He rolls right and throws. Jackson Freeman, his 3rd pick of the year. Jackson spins and he's down at the 10-yard line. Nate Turner. Rhea hits Michael George. Michael brought out of bounds. 11. Will go on the ground to Michael George. Michael following his blockers now pulls away. Still on his feet. Touchdown! Touchdown, Michael George!
Like, well, they're winning.
Yeah.
So it makes it way more fun when they're winning.
The return goes nowhere.
Surprised looking at the numbers, but Conway's defense has given up less points per game this season than Bryant has.
Hey, and it is worth mentioning, Corlin McKinney's on the field.
They were right on.
All right, money down. How about that defense from Roman Aaron?
Gave me those shivers a little bit.
Rhea back to pass. Rolls and throws. Complete. Down at the 43-yard line. Being able to look from his first to his second to his third. Now, there was a different look. Thomas in motion. Pass. Incomplete. No flags on the field, and so Bryant is going to take over. The pitch to Scott. He'll pick up a first down. Time to get some people healthy. Metters looks deep. Pass is incomplete. Metters will pitch to Scott. He will cut it upfield and get a first down and more. Latavian Scott doing his best Michael George impression. Will stay on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Picked up a yard. Metters will throw. Roman Aaron on the coverage. Nope. Ramirez, not as much confidence in his leg. 4th down. Metters hit hard at the 17-yard line. Has a chance, too. Nobody is eliminated. Will Kennedy. He tracks down Latavian Scott this year, but beyond. Metters pressured. Fusilier sacks him. Bobbles the snap. Throws. Complete. Murray makes the catch and is in the end zone.
40% of his overall production has happened in these last 3 games.
Michael George will cross the 35-yard line. Move.
Practice moves over here.
Michael George into the secondary. Michael George, one man to beat, and he will. 63-yard touchdown run for the state's best, Michael George. A year ago, where they had a 4-headed monster at times. He has definitely been the workhorse, and rightfully so. That man is their workhorse. It's Latavian Scott. 2 of the season, week 3 of the season. Metters back to pass. Pass is complete. Stepped out of bounds at the 30-yard line in the 7A West. Metters looking to throw, pressured by Matt Lloyd. On the first play of the second quarter, 3rd down and 14. Metters throws. Catch is made, but won't get anything out of it. Just underway in the second quarter. Brennan Clark gets a chance now. Clark had a huge return to begin the game. 3rd down and 11. Rhea finds Brennan Clark, and then Brennan Clark not able to do much. Jake Wright stops him from the Conway Wampus Cat Marching Band. Metters throws, complete. Roman Aaron will make the stop. When their starting quarterback, Ren Heffley, broke his collarbone a few weeks back. It's a good run by Scott, and he'll find the end zone. Trainers table right in front of us. Rhea's pass, complete to Will Kennedy. What a fantastic route. Clock will run with the snap. Scott forced out. Tyler Banks, the first Wampus Cat there, going to keep him in bounds. On the Metters, pressured, gets away from it, still pressured, will throw, incomplete. See if they throw a flag for intentional grounding. Metters, pressured. Kane Aaron got him. Chance to get some more points on the board before halftime.
That was tipped.
Taken at the 40-yard line by Jackson Freeman. Dropped at the 38. So Michael George spinning to the 29-yard line.
Going to bring the blitz.
Rhea keeps. Andrew Rhea down to the 20-yard line. To the near side. Rhea throws. Pass is complete to Chris Patterson. Jordan's field goal is very, very good. That was deep. It's halftime, and the Wampus Cats lead 24-14 over the Bryant Hornets. You're watching Breaking It Down, brought to you by Conway Regional Health System. Wampus Cats scoring the first 14 points, and Bryant came back to make it interesting. But a late field goal, a huge one by Jordan Wicks, makes it 24-14 at the half. We'll see what happens in the second half next on Conway Corp Channel 5. You're watching Breaking It Down, our weekly look at the Wampus Cat football highlights. I'm Jeff Matthews. It's 24-14 at halftime, with the third quarter highlights beginning right now. Metters to throw. Good defensive play. Injured in the first half and is unavailable in the second half. Michael George is available.
Oh, wow.
Michael George, a huge run, a first down for the Wampus Cats. Andrew Rhea. Way too many white jerseys out there. 3rd and 10, Rhea drops back. Pass is incomplete. It's a screen pass intended for Michael George. Well defended, and it's 4th down. A lot of things we're learning. 2nd down and 10. Metters throws complete. Luke Curtis with the catch. Had success running the ball tonight. He'll get the handoff here. Runs at Corlin McKinney. Matt Lloyd was there also, out to the 15-yard line. Will open the playoffs at home in 2 weeks. Metters, incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Pressure. Catch is made by Brandon Murray. He's still on his feet. Finally goes down inside the 15. For the Bryant Hornets. Number 30, Michael George for the Wampus Cats gets the carry. 2nd down and 8. Michael George spins at the 37 and pushed back. Still being pushed back. And Michael George is saying, he slapped me. The snap. Michael George will not be denied. Michael George.
In the field a little bit, it's going to keep being hard for Michael.
Rhea. Pressured and dropped. It's going to be 3rd down and long. Pass is bobbled and caught by Scott. Scott right up the middle. Still on his feet. He did not go down. Went down now. Darnell Washington got him. Quarterback will look to throw. Throws over the middle. The secondary has been great all night.
Out muscling him for that ball.
Metters' pass is complete over the middle to Latavian Scott. Scott inside the 20. Preston Kaiser, their center. Metters' pass. Perfectly thrown ball to Brandon Murray. Sends Scott in motion. He throws complete to Curtis. Luke Curtis to the 35-yard line. Metters will hand off to Scott. He'll dance outside. 6. Scott in motion. Metters throws. Incomplete. Intended for Cameron Vale. Michael George still on his feet. Michael George to midfield. 3rd down and 14. There's the pressure. Pass complete. Chris Anderson. Chris Anderson. Inside the 5. Hopefully it won't take for it. It won't. It won't. Extra point by Jordan Wicks. is inside the left upright. Scott in motion. Quick out. Ball bouncing around. It's still loose. Was it a pass or a pitch? Pressure coming. Nope, they'll drop back into coverage. Pass complete. Metters unloads deep. Catch is made. Since then, it has been back and forth. Brennan Clark. Nowhere to go. It's fourth down. It hasn't always been pretty, but it has worked. Metters looks to throw over the middle. Caught. Pittman makes the catch. Open field tackle made by Will Kennedy at the 23. Number 2 seed, a week off, is up for grabs here. Complete to Curtis. Here's the defense. Here they come. Metters gets away from it. He will throw. Ball is caught. Scott in motion. Pass to him along the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet. Metters will throw. Pass is complete. Out of bounds at the 1 yard line. Direct snap to Cameron Vale. He's in the end zone. Extra point on the way. It is 35-31. Bryant has the lead. 2.5 to go. 26 to play in the game. Andrew Rhea. Time to throw, and does. Incomplete. Rhea. Brought down at the 16-yard line. It's fourth down. 19. Rhea is sacked at the 11-yard line. Back on the field. He will take the direct snap. Zach Friedel will bring him down at the 10-yard line. Won't even try to figure that out just yet to see who's going to be the 5 and the 6. Cameron Vale is going to get in the end zone.
Definitely going to be a nice matchup for Conway in the first round of the playoffs.
Andrew Rhea rolls right, now will throw. Intercepted by Rondell Messer.
And your final score, Bryant 42, Conway 31. The Hornets with 21 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. That was the difference. And the Hornets get the victory over your Wampus Cats. Final score again, 42-31. It was another big night for Michael George. He ends the season as the best rusher in the state in 7A. 202 yards, goes over 1,700 for the season. An incredible season. He was injured and was not available at the end of the game. We'll have to check his availability for the playoff game against Rogers. Andrew Rhea, 8 of 15 for 82 yards and a touchdown. Threw an interception late, just couldn't get things going. It was an impressive performance by Bryant. They came in off their only loss a week ago against North Little Rock, and they look good tonight, especially in the fourth quarter, getting that victory. Cats will have to lick their wounds and get ready to play football again on this field on Friday night, taking on Rogers. The exact same scenario they had a year ago when they took on the Rogers Mounties in the first round of the playoffs last year also. We'll have that game for you. Watch it with us on Channel 5 and 585 and online at conwaycorp.com/WC to go. Thank you for watching Breaking It Down on Conway Corp Channel 5.